Monument Circle in downtown Indianapolis. We are at the beautiful Lucas Oil Stadium. Just as we were ready for air, it was the Colts emerging from the locker room to great fanfare here in Indy. They're ready to go as the Colts get set to match up with the Tennessee Titans. Lurching closer toward the midway point of this NFL season, and we're underway on EA Sports.
And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. A solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. A run there on 1st down and a pretty good one of 5 yards, so make it 2nd and 5.
These two teams met in Indy earlier in the year with the Colts coming out on top. So if they can find a way to win here in Indianapolis, they would take the season series 2-0. Henry again on 2nd down.
And he'll be stopped right at midfield. And we were down on the field watching Henry warm up before the game. He's a big man. No wonder he breaks those tackles.
And you remember what I told you when we were watching? It's not all pads. I mean, you get him out of pads and just see him in a regular suit or an outfit. He is a huge human being and a lot faster than what people know. When he gets rolling, he's a lot to bring down.
A 1st down carry for Henry. And some room to maneuver. The 20, 10, 5, touchdown Titans. Derrick Henry with touchdown number 8 on the year. And the Titans have taken a 1st quarter lead.
Well, earlier in the week when they had their scouting report meeting, this was the explosiveness that they talked about trying to contain. They were concerned about it all week, yet he still did it to them. Wonder how that's going to carry over the rest of the game.
Extra point right down the middle, and it's now a 7-0 game. There's the Titan kick team as they run up and send this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. They'll run it here. This is Marlon Mack. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30.
These two teams, you might recall, met up back in September in Week 3. And it was the visiting Colts who won that first matchup. So they'll look for the season sweep here back home in Indy. Here's Mack to get it again on 2nd down.
And he's got room. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. That one for Indianapolis, resulting in 15 yards and a fresh set of downs. They'll run on 1st down with Marlon Mack. And he'll only get a yard, maybe 2, up to the 46. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. On the handoff, it's Mack. And he works his way forward for about 4, up to the midfield stripe.
Well, if you're a football guy, that's a pretty run because everyone is in sync right there. Obviously, the guy carrying the ball, but how about the people up front? Leverage, athleticism, they created some nice space for him.
They'll set up the screen to Taylor.
And he's going to have a 1st down as he's brought down at the 44-yard line.
They'll run. This is Jonathan Taylor.
5 yards is the tally on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
After one, 7-0 on EA Sports.
On second down, here's a run with Mack. And they'll be inside the 35 now at the 34-yard line. That's now consecutive 5-yard carries to pick up the first down. Catch made here by Campbell.
Of course, the catch was nice, but how about what happened after? Able to stay on his feet and gain all that additional yardage. So many of these slot guys, I think, have running back in their background.
And this Tennessee defense for the second straight play gets him behind the line. They're not messing around. Officially, it will go as a 1-yard loss, and that's going to lead to a third down. They'll try and run for this with Mack. And he's going to get the first down here as he's taken down at the 22. It's a gain of 4 there, and it gives him a new set of downs. They'll run on first down. Mack. And they'll get this down to the 10.
46 yards rushing now on 8 carries for him so far.
2 minutes on the clock, second quarter, 7-0 ball game. They'll run here with Mack. Trying to bounce it outside, but he's only able to get it back to the line of scrimmage. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. And that'll be incomplete. We do have a penalty flag down, however. Let's see what that's about. On first down, it's Mack. And he'll take this one inside the 10 down to the 8. A gain of 3, second down.
He's had success on this drive, but not on this play.
Finally, they bowed up defensively. I think they were determined not to let him take it pretty much all the way down the field.
Yeah, it looks like they handled their run responsibilities correctly this time. What we call them run fits, everyone was in the right place.
This a give to Mack running to the right. And he maneuvers his way down to the 3-yard line. A gain of 3 last play. This time they double it and pick up 6. On third down, a run by Mack. And he takes this one in for a Colts touchdown. Marlon Mack with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Colts are an extra point away from tying up this football game.
Extra point by Blankenship is up and good.
And we are tied here in the second quarter. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away.
And we'll see a return here from the end zone.
And he is out of bounds here on the return. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. Tie ball game, still a little more than a minute to go in the half. The question, can they put something together here, try to take that lead into intermission?
I would have to think that would be the goal for sure. I don't think you sit on anything here. Here's your opportunity. Push it downfield. As you mentioned, it's a tie.
And he will not make it back to the line of scrimmage as he's going to be taken down. The Titans going to use the first of their timeouts. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime.
Ball at the 24 and a 2nd and 11. Tannehill going to turn and give this to Henry.
Oh, he's got a little daylight. And he will finally be taken out of bounds. So all of a sudden with that run, maybe now a chance for points here.
It's a total mind shift, isn't it? Because what you were saying before was, hey, let's just get out of here, get the half over with. Instead, we can get some points now.
A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone. Back to throw, Tannehill. He'll buy some time right. And he's left with no option here but to throw it away.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
And he's going to go down. Sacked right around the 17.
He was still looking through his progressions and going through his receiver options, and while he was doing that, the defense got to him quickly in the pocket.
And it was a great example of zone coverage. Well executed, well coordinated. All the receivers were covered, and he couldn't evade the rush back in the pocket.
Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. And for the Colts, an extra defensive back in there now on third down. Tannehill now to throw.
And he'll get this underneath to Henry.
And it's a Titans touchdown. Derrick Henry in the final seconds of the first half. And the Titans have taken the lead. So they're able to break the tie just before halftime. Now they just don't want anything crazy to happen on the ensuing kickoff.
Yeah, they want to just add the extra point, get the kickoff taken care of, and get to the locker room with the lead that they fought so hard to get.
So with 3 seconds remaining in the half, they will line up to kick this one away. Bringing it out of his end zone, Isaiah Rodgers.
The Indy offense at the line and set to go.
And they'll have time for one play. That's it. 3 seconds to go before intermission.
They'll get this out quickly to Campbell. He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31. So we reach halftime here with the visiting Titans taking the lead into intermission. As we send you down to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach, the Colts getting the football first, and they trail here as we are back underway in quarter number 3.
And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there. And they'll come out with a 3 tight end look on the first play of the drive.
Now Wentz.
This to the outside for Mack.
And they're able to get this one across the 35. I think that's Mack who's still down. Yeah, it is. Mack apparently shaken up there. While the training staff works on him, we'll step aside and be right back. Escapes the defender, and they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. Good yardage as he rumbles for 24 and a first. The give to Taylor. And he works it to the 30-yard line here, right at the 30.
Extra bulk up front for 2nd and inches. 3 tight ends. Wentz going to give this to Taylor.
And he'll work it inside the 30 to the 29-yard line. 2 yards, good enough for a first. Here's Wentz to throw. Escaping the pressure right. And he slides and covers up at the end as he's going to be able to pick up decent yardage. He'll get 8 on the scramble there. It'll be 2nd and a couple. Now a give to Taylor. He's got the first down inside the 10. And out of bounds all the way down at the 3.
58 yards rushing for him now, and he's carried the ball just 5 times.
They were not fooling around at all, were they? 2nd and short, and they brought out the heavy package. Almost felt like the super heavy package against that defense, didn't it?
Yeah, I don't think they expected that much beef up front, and it turned into an easy first down conversion. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on first down. Second and goal from the 6 this time. To throw is Wentz. Quick hitter here, it's complete. Touchdown Colts. Jack Doyle, his third touchdown now on the year. And the Colts are an extra point away from tying up this football game.
Extra point by Blankenship is up and good.
And that will tie our game here in the third. So all square here in this third quarter as the kick's away. The Titans offense set to begin the drive.
Their halftime lead now evaporated. We're back to level following that touchdown a moment ago.
And that shouldn't change the mindset a whole lot from an offensive perspective because they already knew this was going to be a hard-fought game. Now they just need to go out, execute their game plan, and keep moving.
It's a gain of 34. So the big play gets them across midfield now for 1st and 10. Derrick Henry. And give him 6 yards here as he stopped near the 35 at the 34.
This drive is turning into an extended one, and the guy carrying the ball, he's becoming more like a body blows guy. Every carry is putting some damage on the defense. So after a while, I'm not too sure how many guys are going to want to run up and tackle him.
And that is going to do it for this third quarter of action. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. On second down, here's Henry. And a short gain down to about the 33.
We talk about defenders, specifically linebackers, keeping their eyes in the right spot. He had that eye down the entire time.
And you know that's not easily done because they throw a lot of misdirection at you. They try and fool you and get your eyes in the wrong place. But you're right about that one. He correctly figured that one out and made a really nice play.
8 yards, first down as they're able to convert. Now a handoff to Henry. And he'll get it down inside the 20 to the 18-yard line. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3. Getting down to the good stuff. All tied with 2 minutes remaining on EA Sports. So the Titans in possession of the football here as we get you reset. They face a second down, but they are in field goal range. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. And quickly we're going to get another stop here with 1:54 left as they call the timeout defensively. They'll try to run for it with Henry. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. Now we've got movement up front. I think this is going to be on the Titans. The crowd's not doing that O-line any favors.
Home field advantage is really kicking in, making it very difficult for them to hear the snap count.
After the penalty, it's Henry. And for one of the few times here today, this one's not going to go anywhere. Now the Colts will use their third and final timeout as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play, 3rd and goal. Here's Henry. And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line. They'll get 11, but it'll still lead to a 4th down. And they're not going to get the kick off in time. That's going to set him back 5 yards. The kick by Pinheiro is good. And with a little over a minute to play, they have taken the lead.
So he waited on the sideline for his first chance in the ball game, and it didn't come until the fourth quarter, but he connects there. A big one to give him the lead.
Boy, you talk about coming in cold. I don't care how many times you kick it into a net. You're not really ready when you go out there and all that beef is coming at you trying to block the kick. Big spot, and he delivers.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. They're only in need of a field goal, a decent amount of time on the clock. So tell me if I'm wrong. You don't have to be too panicked here.
No, not at all. I agree with you. And this is where your preparation and your confidence comes into play. They've worked on these situations.
Yeah, they practice this all the time.
They practice it all the time. They know what they want to get done. And in a lot of cases, the great competitors, they love this situation. They think they can go ahead and get it done.
They practiced it. We'll see if practice makes perfect. Good yardage there for the Colts. 18 and a first down. Back to throw, Wentz. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. Got a man, it's caught inside the 10. And he just falls short down at the 1-yard line.
I think this defense was still trying to recover from that last play, so you wonder if they were ready for this one. You have to imagine their defensive coaches are yelling at them to get focused, because if they don't, more plays like that will result in giving up points.
One final try now for Wentz. And he is going to go down. Back at the 11-yard line. The sack by Harold Landry, Boston College Eagle.